Well, hello there and welcome to Citizen Sports, the digital edition. My name is Wahiga Mora, and let's kick off with a look at all the football that took place this past weekend. Now, the Kenyan Premier League kicked off this past weekend after a court order, or despite a court order from the Football Kenya Federation, FKF, banning them from doing so. We begin our coverage in Nakuru, where Sony Sugar edged out Ulinzi Stars 2-0. The goals were scored by Sony's assistant captain Marwa Chamberi in the 29th minute and Samuel Onyango in the 62nd minute. Meanwhile, in Chemelil, AFC Leopards were held to a barren draw by Chemelil Sugar despite the presence of Ingwe's new coach Zdravko Lugarusic. And in Mombasa, Bandari overpowered Moroni Youth 3-1. Midfielder Andrew Waiswa, David Kingatwa and Masu Juma found the back of the net for the hosts, while Jeremiah Wanjala scored the sole goal for Muhoroni. And in other matches, Sofapaka pocketed 3 points with a 2-1 win over Ushuru. Gor Mahia crushed Mathare 4-2. And Western Steamer outwitted KCB 2-0. Let's take a look at those goals.
There's a cross that comes into the area. It's in the net and it's allowed. It's John Baraza. FC Leopards are still deadlocked at 0-0 in the other matches being played today in the Tusker Kenyan Premier League. A shot from Shivaji. It's in the net. But decides to pedal it back. It's into the area. The defender mixes himself with the goalkeeper. It's a Mundo. He's put it in the net. Out on the... this has been pushed out of the field. Cuts him out. The long ball at Olunga. And Charlie gently lowers the ball. Well, he takes his time. Oh, he's put it in the net. Oh, Boniface Aluot doesn't even go for it. Maya pick it up again. And out on the left side. The left foot cross, it's in the net. It's sheer hard work, and a little ball that has gone to Olunga. He's all alone and he's onside. With just the goalkeeper to beat, Olunga's put it in the net. It's a brace for Olunga.
Side has.
Well, this one's out on the right side. It's a big cross. It comes into the area with a chance for a perfect header, but they score in their own net.
Now, we cross the borders, and Southampton may have lost 2-0 to Liverpool last night, but many feel that they could have come back had the referee been fair. Meanwhile, Tottenham drew 2-2 to West Ham, while Everton also drew by the same margin with Leicester. Here are the highlights.
Back for Philippe Coutinho, worth a try, more than worth a try. 2.5 minutes in, and Philippe Coutinho produces one from the top draw to put Liverpool ahead.
Wow, what a fantastic strike that is.
Here's Moreno. He's got Sturridge waiting, pulled it in behind him, and good ball for Sterling! 2-0! The deflection and he scores! But Raheem Sterling doubles Liverpool's lead. This is going to be a big, big win for them. The deflection off that target.
Sacou, tenta domínio, lança a primeira, atenção, e ser importunado ali, Coate, insistência, sobe, e remate, golo! Já está! Sacou!
And not making clear chances. Lamela exchanging passes with Eriksson. Goalkeeper with a fist. Danny Rose with a volley, which creeps in. Song, I think it was, that was Arliss at Everton. Here's a man in form. Goes for power as a rule.
A player who appears to have the world at his feet in the 96th minute of a London derby. Is foiled the first time, but not the second. Harry Kane's 24th goal of the season rescues a point in this derby for Tottenham.
Lukaku. Naismith. Naismith scores! How Everton needed that! Here's Vardy. Taking on McCarthy. Howard's lost it, Nugent scored! There's your impact! 2 subs, seconds on the... Who was flapping.
It's Vardy. It's 2-1 Leicester. It's Esteban Cambiasso. Life in the bottom club.
Of course, my director, Christine, saying that the less or the fewer hair that you have on your head, the more likely you are to score a goal. I'm not sure about that, but let's now cross over to Spain, where Barcelona missed the chance to go top of La Liga as they suffered a shock home defeat to 7th place Malaga. Juanmi scored the 7th-minute winner following a Dani Alves mistake as Barcelona's 11-match winning run ended. A second home league defeat of the season means Barcelona stay a point behind Real Madrid.
Juanmi! A estratégia do Málaga a resultar em pleno. Ao fim de 7 minutos, o Barcelona apanhado a dormir na forma, toda a equipa a subir para o pontapé de canto, que não causa grande perigo, mas tem remate, ou seja, dava mais do que tempo para a formação.
What a goal that was. Meanwhile, Cristiano Ronaldo moved up to third on Real Madrid's all-time top scorers list after he found the net in a comfortable away victory over Elche in La Liga. The Portugal forward scored the 290th goal of his Madrid career to climb above Carlos Santillana and is now 33 goals behind Raul's record of 323. Of course, Karim Benzema had opened the scoring for Real on the 56th minute. But now here's that goal by Cristiano Ronaldo.
Думаю, все закончится. И, похоже, заканчивается на 69-й минуте. Криштиану Роналду не забивал с...
And in Germany, Robert Lewandowski and Arjen Robben scored twice as Bayern Munich thrashed 10-man Paderborn to go 11 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga. Lewandowski slotted home his 11th goal of the season after 24 minutes. And then tucked away a Frank Ribéry cross 8 minutes before half-time. Arjen Robben scored a penalty after a foul by Florian Hartes, who was sent off. Now all that happened before Frank Ribéry drove in and Mitchell Weiser made it 5-0. Of course, Arjen Robben also added his second goal later on. Now, meanwhile, Marco Reus was on target again as Borussia Dortmund continued to ease relegation fears by beating bottom club VfB Stuttgart 3-2 on Friday, a third straight win, sending them surging to 10th in the Bundesliga. Of course, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang opened the scoring for Dortmund in the 25th minute. Stuttgart bounced back unexpectedly when Niedermeyer was brought down and Florian Klein converted the 32nd minute penalty to notch their first home goal of the season. Ilkay Guendon put Dortmund 2-1 up after 39 minutes. And of course, Reus added a third goal late on after pouncing on a Timo Baumgart mistake. Now, from Germany, we cross over to the Netherlands. You just saw that footage, actually now a controversial refereeing decision and some clinical finishing helped PSV Eindhoven to a 3-0 win over Dordrecht yesterday to maintain their 14-point lead over nearest rivals Ajax. Philip Kochu's side went ahead in the 4th minute against the bottom side thanks to an own goal by Dordrecht captain Jeffrey Fortes. Now, if that didn't look bad, worse was to follow when PSV were given a penalty for a handball on the hour mark, Luke de Jong scoring from the spot to double their lead. Jeffrey Bruma sealed PSV's victory, pouncing from a rebound after a header by de Jong was only partially cleared following a corner. Meanwhile, Ajax Amsterdam fell further behind leaders PSV Eindhoven after a 1-1 draw at Willem. Polish striker Arkadiusz Milik opened the scoring for Ajax in the 37th minute, but a spirited second-half comeback by Willem saw Ali Messoud score in the 52nd minute. Now, you need to pay particular attention to this next story, because when we have a football bulletin, it's not just about goals, but also what happens when players get angry on the pitch. Now, this was supposed to be a game of soccer, but fans at non-league Worcester City might have thought they were watching rugby or wrestling when Worcester City's Shab Khan tangled with visitors Charlie Russell this weekend. A reckless last-minute challenge by midfielder Russell left Khan flat on his back. After a spectacular tumble, then the enraged Khan got to his feet, picked up his opponent and smashed him to the ground. To no one's surprise, Khan was sent off and Russell booked for the tackle and immediately substituted, winded but otherwise unharmed. The Conference North League match ended 2-0 to Worcester. Unbelievable. Well, you had to see that to believe it. That's it from the Sports Desk. My name is Wahiga Mora. We'll do this again in the afternoon, giving you other stories as well. But for now, on behalf of the Sports Desk, enjoy the rest of your afternoon.